You ever meet someone who just doesn't care what other people think? Like, no matter what you say to them, they don't flinch? Well, this is a story about Jack. He's a narcissist, and when it comes to insults, he's completely numb. Doesn't matter how much you try to bring him down, it just doesn't stick. Jack was different. From the start, he always carried himself with a crazy amount of confidence. He did and said whatever he wanted without even thinking about what people might say. First, people thought, wow, Jack's really confident. That's cool. But over time, you start to realize it's not just confidence. This guy has no shame. Insults, jokes at his expense, public humiliation. None of it fazed Jack. If someone tried to tell him he was wrong, he'd just laugh and say, I don't care about stuff like that. Now, most people, right? They'd feel a little bad if they got roasted in public. But not Jack. He was completely numb to it. Didn't matter how bad people talked about him, Jack kept moving forward like nothing was wrong. You'd think, how can someone be like this? And here's the weird part. Jack didn't just ignore people. Sometimes he went out of his way to annoy them. It wasn't that he didn't notice, he did it on purpose. For Jack, making people mad or getting reactions from them, that was his thing. It gave him a weird sense of control. So yeah, people thought they could get under Jack's skin by throwing shade. But nope, Jack always had a comeback. If you called him arrogant, he'd be like, you're just jealous because I'm better. If you told him he was hurting people, he'd shrug and say, that's not my fault, you're sensitive. To Jack, insults and criticism were like water off a duck's back. Nothing could touch him. If anything, he fed off of it. The more people tried to bring him down, the more he believed he was above them. And here's the thing that really messed with people. Jack actually had no fear of being insulted. No shame, no second thoughts, nothing. He lived in his own little world where he was always right and nobody else could challenge that. After a while, people gave up trying to break him down. 'Cause for Jack, you could say whatever you wanted, but you weren't going to change how he saw himself. So yeah, if you ever run into someone who doesn't care about what you think, you might be dealing with someone like Jack. A narcissist who's completely numb to insults because to them, criticism is just proof that they're winning. At the end of the day, it's not worth wasting your breath trying to bring someone like that down. Because to them, it's all just noise. Thanks for listening, and here's hoping you don't run into too many Jacks out there.